Hi, Cancers. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. And this is the week of July 13th through July 19th. And I'm really excited about it because Chiron is retrograde in Aries. And what that means is this is a time about self-healing and self-love and self-learning, but a lot of good change. And I've been realizing lately that I need to heal some of my inner child, as many of us do. And so this is the perfect time for this. See, Chiron is in Greek mythology, and he was one of the centaurs, and he was the son of the goddess Cronus, and and a son of the sea nymph. I can't say her name. So anyway, he is a god of medicine. Most centaurs were violent and savage and all kinds of yucky, but he was famous for his knowledge of wisdom and medicine. So this is kind of like the god of doctors. Um, I'm going to look at that later, but anyway, that just made me think of something else. But so anyway, um, this is a time, this is moving in from July 11th through December 15th. So this is a great time for a lot of self-healing and healing that inner child and just getting to know yourself a little bit better. Something else I've decided to do is instead of y'all seeing me shuffle the cards and all that, because I know that's boring and I hate boring videos. I promise you, hate them. I went ahead and pulled the cards first for y'all so that way we can talk about them and you're not wasting your time. So I started out by pulling from the Fairy Oracle card by Lucy Cavendish. And the first card I got was a Fairy Wishing Well. And this is about manifestations, expectations, and what you're giving, like offerings. But you can manifest so much. One of the ways I manifest is by just meditating and thinking about what I want. Like, say, when I'm broke, I meditate on me sitting in a pile of money. And usually, for the short term, I get some, which is awesome. But it also can manifest health for you. It can manifest change for you. And it can also manifest realizing that expectations only hurt you when you expect something from anyone else. Now, when you expect something from maybe the world, it's a little different, like you're expecting money. But really and truly, when you expect something from someone else, you're just asking to be hurt. And I'm sure as Cancers, you know that to be true anyway. The next card we get is the Unicorn and the Maiden. And this is all about channeling your inner unicorn and communicating with the unicorn. Now, how do you communicate with unicorn, which are allegedly mythical creatures? Well, unicorns are pure. So you find that pureness within inside of yourself. That inner child is pure and holy and wholesome. And you find that person. You stop letting the negativity of the world taint you. But you step out and you realize what's good and sacred. And you purify yourself. That's how you channel your inner unicorn. So now the cards that we get, the first card I pulled for y'all is the Seven of Wands. And this is a card about hard work and working really hard to get where you're going. But it's not always fun to work. I don't know about y'all, but I don't always like going to work. And it's also about defending your position. So I think you've been in a place where you've been having to defend yourself. The next card we get is a Two of Wands. Wow, Two Wands. And this is grounding your ideas in the material world. And it's reversed, so it's just weaker. So you need to ground yourself in the material world because you're defending your position way hard. And your final card is the Eight of Wands, which is creative tensions, multitaskings, everything's up in the air. I think this week is going to be tough for you. You've been defending yourself, You've had to multitask. You're just having to work really hard. And I'm going to pull another card, and that's the sun. The sun's a happy card. The sun's saying it's going to be okay. So you're going to get the sun, but you got to do all those other things to get there. And that's tough sometimes. Now I'm going to look at my crystal ball. Now this I can't do ahead of time. This I do right here on the spot. I see a line. So I think it's time that you're drawing a line in the sand, or you're drawing a line in things you have to choose to be on one side or the other. You know, it's time to stop straddling that line. And I see a mountain, but like a mountain that's really, really sharp and pointy. So I think once again, it's back to that decision time. Which side of the mountain are you on? And I see some airplanes. So once you make that decision, once you decide which side of the line you're on, which side of the mountain you're on, you're going to take off like a rocket. This week is about choices for you. So you need to make those choices and figure out what's the best choice for you. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text 405-512-9400 or send me a private message on Facebook, sorry, at Belladonna Moonbeams. And if not, until next week, you have a good one.